This is officially the first episode of Gamezone TV in 2012, and although we're not interviewing John Cusack, it's gonna be an exciting episode nonetheless. We go through this year's gaming New Year's resolutions, as well as chat to Ramone Pickover from Kalahari.com about what they're gonna be doing in the gaming sphere for 2012.
This is the news on Gamezone TV.
It's time to finish Mass Effect 1 and 2 if you haven't already. As you know, the Mass Effect save game carries over to the follow-up, and Mass Effect 3 is just around the corner. If you want to have your own Captain Shepard and his or own adventures, you better hurry up and catch up with everyone else. It's time to save up for that new TV or monitor. In this day and age in the gaming sphere, the display priority has switched from the graphics card to the screen. If you've got an old boxed monitor, you better upgrade. And if you've got an old LCD or plasma, try considering an LED. They're pretty sweet. 2012 is the year that you get a console if you don't have one already. You can get whatever you want. The Wii U is coming out later this year, as well as getting a PS3 or an Xbox 360 to play Blu-rays or just jam casually with your buddies. It's time to include your friends at dinner parties. Play Assassin's Creed throughout. Okay, maybe start on the second one because the first one was pretty okay. But still, catch up on the rest of the story. Assassin's Creed 3 will be coming out, and you know that's gonna be fun. Get connected. There's nothing like having a next-gen console and splurging out on a really meaty internet connection. Most games these days are made for really fast lines, and if you can play Call of Duty and Gears of War flawlessly, you are experiencing the pinnacle of this generation's console.
Kalahari.com.
We are at Kalahari's HQ with Ramone Pickover, the head of the gaming division here, to chat about the future of games, retail in South Africa. Welcome to Gamezone TV, Ramone.
Thanks, Ron. Nice to be here.
Firstly, I want to ask, what is the current monetary value of gaming retail in South Africa?
Well, currently retail is split up into various formats. You've got obviously your hardcore market, your casual market, and you've got console and PC split up. So basically, PC accounts for about 500k of that market. Consoles are 1.5 million, and then casual is 3.5. That's mobile and like social networks and that sort of thing. So yeah.
What do you think the future of video game sales in South Africa will look like?
Well, personally, I believe that video game sales are going to grow exponentially. I think that there has been quite a move coming onto an online retailer like ourselves. I mean, we've personally seen a 30% growth year on year, so we're going to proceed to see that growth. And obviously, I think the gaming industry as a whole, with the introduction of Wii, new handhelds like PS Vita and that sort of thing, the Wii U being introduced next year, possibility of a new Xbox, all that sort of thing is going to grow the industry, and especially because gaming is becoming more of a format that people expect to see in a household. It's going to be like a multimedia format where people will be able to access movies, games, etc., etc. So it's really something that is going to continue to grow, and I'm really happy about that.
Will Kalahari be offering more competitive offerings with more digital retailers that are exclusively bound to that, like Steam or Amazon?
Yes, we will, but in a different sense. Basically, because the way that you have services like Steam, obviously you've got services overseas like Online and Gaikai as well, which offer the DLC and downloadable content. We can't specifically tie in with that content because it is tied to them as an exclusive deal between them and the publisher. So what we would probably do is have additional content that would be exclusive to us, maybe as a DLC pack or whatever, or what we may be looking at doing is having independent games produced in South Africa downloadable directly from Kalahari.com. And we could possibly look at having a channel or an app on the new Xbox dashboard and that sort of thing. So yeah, that's really where we want to go.
On-demand streaming services like online are becoming very popular overseas. Is there any way that Kalahari will go down this route, or is there any chance that we will be seeing that in our country as internet infrastructure improves?
Well, basically at the moment, broadband penetration in South Africa isn't as, it's not on par as what we have in the States. Basically in the States on live, you need to be within 20 mile radius of the online server farms. And that's looking through a fiber optic network where they're looking at speeds up to 100 meg. We're not going to see 40 meg until 2019. So I don't see that actually happening anytime soon. It's going to be very difficult, but I will say this, that we're in a much better position than your standard brick and mortar retailers. When I say brick and mortar, I mean the guys that sell boxes out of the stores. We're in that position to actually convert ourselves immediately and actually be in line with that sort of thing. So yeah.
Now it's time for community stuff.
GIB, All Gamers in Beta, has launched with great success. It's an online training program run by MWeb Online to help you improve your game with much depth. The Battlefield 3 videos are up online, so you can go check them out. We've linked them in the description at the bottom of this video. Also, MWeb Gamezone have added Squad Rush and Squad Deathmatch servers for Battlefield 3 to help with getting your Battlefield 3 assignments done for those extra unlocks. We're looking forward to an exciting year in 2012, possibly the most exciting year gaming has ever seen. So tell us about your gaming New Year's resolutions by commenting in the section below or giving us a video response. Happy gaming.